New at 10, game room crime expected to come up in the Ector County Commissioner's Courthouse next week, where leaders are hoping to take action against it by bringing a proposition to the state's capital. Local 2's Don Log joins us live in the studio to tell us what they're asking the state to grant Ector County. Don?
Yes, Stephanie, I'm told game room complaints are constant, and that's why Ector County Attorney Dusty Gallivan put an item on the next week's agenda to make some changes, because believe it or not, the county doesn't have the authority to regulate them.
We seem to have an increasingly serious problem with game rooms. Not necessarily the game rooms themselves, but some of the activity that's going on. Recent
court documents show assaults, thefts, gambling, and drug sales sweeping several game rooms in Ector County, driving lawmakers like Representative Brooks Landgraf to step in and try and curb the crime.
I don't want to do anything to limit or infringe on the rights of law-abiding citizens, but I do want to explore options to crack down on illegal activity.
Options like regulating the 30 game rooms in Ector County limits by giving authorities the right to enter and monitor hours of operation.
We get calls on a regular basis about the problems that are going on at some of these game rooms.
But oftentimes, nothing can be done. Ector County Attorney Dusty Gallivan says only 7 counties in the state have the authority to evaluate these facilities. He's hoping the commission decides to bring the issue to the state's capital to add Ector County to the list.
And they'll continue to operate the way they're operating if we don't have the ability to step in and say, okay, we need to make these changes to make it safer for everybody.
And if the county approves, Landgraf says he's happy to take the request to Austin.
Based on the complaints that we have received, this is probably a problem that's not going to go away on its own. So we just need to look at every side of the situation and see what we can do to best serve the people here in Ector County.
The city of Odessa is already authorized to regulate game rooms, and Gallivan says if Ector County's regulations are passed, they'll be modeled similar to the city's. Live in the studio, Don Log, Local 2 News.